Welcome to Dunk Bait, where we talk mostly basketball.
Today we'll be talking about Giannis. Will he stay in Milwaukee?
NFL is back Sunday, but how do we feel about their chances of continuing or finishing the season? Before we get started, have y'all seen what Virgil Abloh did to this G class? He turned it into a Scion, bro. Look at it has the racer seats in it. Who's buying a G class, to put racer seats in it, bro?
One, why does it look like it's made out of Play-Doh? And my second question is, I swear to God, every kid in third grade, when you tried to draw a car, looked like this.
Hey, you said it was a G class because it looked more like an L class.
Was Giannis leaving Milwaukee? The Bucks went down to the Heat 4-1, struggled the entire series. What are you guys thinking?
I think Giannis is staying, man. I just think that he seems to have a ton of loyalty for the city. But I think at the end of the day, the Bucks, they have a good squad. They may need to get another piece or two to really show them what's really cracking. But I'm still the president of mine. I think all those other teams make sense. Obviously, the Warriors put up a nice package to get them. But Giannis came up in Milwaukee. I think the city believes in him. They got a great ownership and a great crew over there that's really trying to build around him. The city's about to be turned up, minus all the stuff going on now, but just looking ahead for the future. I could see if he wanted to dip too, just for the simple standpoint. It doesn't seem like the NBA has a ton of respect for the Bucks. They always give him the janky time slot in the playoffs. It seems like ever since they've been vocal about what's going on in the universe, some situations have changed for him. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way things go. Maybe it's just a coinky dink.
I don't know. Go ask Anthony Davis what it's like when you leave a subpar city, And that's really just to upset John because I know how much he loves New Orleans. But I dread him going to the Warriors. I think that would be the absolute worst. And but I think him going to the Heat would be a ton of fun. And listen, man, this is a kid who he's been in Milwaukee this whole time. He's done a ton for them. Go, Giannis, you would thrive in Miami.
Do you think he'd go to Miami after they put him out? You know what I mean? That'd be hard to see. Also, I would hate to see him go to the Warriors as well. He's playing for a chip. If Giannis does not get a chip, it's chip or bust at this point. He's getting the Bron treatment. You feel me? And as far as staying in Milwaukee, is Bud gonna coach them to a finals? Is Middleton the guy? Is that his Pippen? Is that who's gonna trust? His legacy with? I don't see him staying in Milwaukee if he's going for a chip. And if he doesn't get a chip, then as good as Giannis is, as great as his numbers are, it's all for naught. That's how we talk about players now. That's how we've been talking about players. As great as Barkley was, we talk about that if he didn't get a chip. He's probably going to make a decision to get a chip, and I don't think Milwaukee's a place he's going to get that.
For all the all-stars that want to really be all-stars and don't have to worry about playing in a boo-boo conference, get the early game. Come on to the Lakers. Come to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. He will make it work.
All right, so the NFL is back. There's no plans for a bubble, anything like that. How do y'all feel about that based upon what we've seen with the NBA?
It'll be interesting. Baseball is still moving along. They did have those kind of incidents that have flared up. They've had quite a few cases throughout, but they're still moving along. Those are giant rosters with giant team staffs, so it's going to be tough, but fingers crossed. I love football. It'll be interesting.
I don't really care if the NFL's back. I want to know when's Cap coming back. Give the man a contract. We saw a report that all that Cap stuff was felonious and just done kind of for the George Floyd movement type of situation. I don't know if it's true or not. What I do know is Colin Kaepernick doesn't have a contract. I could rattle off a list of names to you now that do have contracts that are hot boo-boo. If the NFL comes back, I think, we haven't really seen flare-ups in COVID cases, or they're not, it's not hitting the news. Obviously, the NBA has been a model example of how a league should conduct itself in the midst of pandemic when there's no playbook. The NFL has a playbook to go off of with the NBA's, but it seems like they're doing their own thing. So we will see how long it lasts. I don't know. I'm hearing reports that, players are doing things, certain players or certain teams allegedly are doing things that aren't in their best interest if they want to avoid COVID. I would just say that.
You can't have a bubble with all those players, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But without a bubble, I don't see how, you can even get close to following what the NBA has already done. So I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to seeing New England, you know what I'm saying, with Cam,
The number of my friends that are willing to forget how annoying the Patriots are just because Cam is there is ridiculous to me.
Have you seen Cam off season, bro? He's created the best content socially to me. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see how the experiment goes, bro. He's a fun guy to watch. You know what I'm saying? In that system, it's going to be, I think it'd be interesting, at least.
Anakin Skywalker was a fun Jedi, and then he switched sides. Were you rooting for him at the end? No.
All right, that is the end of the show. I'm LeJethro Jenkins.
King Josiah 54.
I'm Zach Schwartz.
We believe Lakers.
Bro, Team Croc, we in there. We in there. Socks and Crocs, baby. My whole vibe.